Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Phil DeVasto. I'm here at Hosmer Chiropractic Health. What I want to discuss today is best way at home to loosen up these forearms. We have a lot of patients that sit at computers all day and do a lot of typing, and they come in with either elbow pain, wrist pain, pain on the front of the elbow here, and one of the most effective ways to treat that is to get in and loosen up a lot of the muscles that attach in through the elbow or wrist. So there's a lot of good stuff you can do at home. I'm going to show you a good way to use the lacrosse ball, or if you had some sort of trigger point ball to get in there. You could probably even use your Supernova if you have that at home. We'll use that first to kind of mash through and just break up some of the tightness in through the extensors and flexor group, and then what we'll do is show you a good stretching series. So easiest way I found is to just, you could do it right on your desk at work, take a break every few hours from typing and see if you can just kind of get in through here. But what I like to do is get that ball down and just start in down by the wrist, and you're just going to use your other hand as a little overpressure and just set the tension and just start to give yourself a little bit of self-massage. There's really no right or wrong way to do this, but I like to just get in and at least treat from the wrist all the way up through those muscles, and you can kind of feel yourself kind of sliding in and off of some muscles. If you find anything that feels tight, let's say you had a good tight spot in here, go ahead and just load some tension into it and actually just back and forth right over that. You can also activate those muscles while you're in there by moving that wrist up and down. So if I found a good spot here, I could pin it down, get a lot of pressure on it, and just pull that muscle group through while I'm holding some of the other stuff around it down. So you can treat all the way up to the elbow. I can then flip my arm over, start to treat some of the extensors on that other side, all the way down to the wrist, and again, you can start doing some movement up and down with the wrists while you're moving through that stuff. If it feels like this is a little wobbly, go ahead and try it on the Supernova. Same kind of thing. You're just kind of working through. You can do some active stuff, or you can just let those fingers relax and just do a little bit more of a passive stretch back and forth through there. So if you feel anything zingy in there, any nerve type pain, obviously you don't want to be doing treatment over a nerve. And there are some nerves that run in and around the elbow. So just be careful when you're doing this. Make sure it's that good pain that you're feeling, nothing sending any zings down the arm, both sides. So once you've gotten all that nice and loose, now we can go through and do some stretches. So to get the muscles on the top, what we're going to do is lock that elbow out, grab those fingers back, and this is position 1. And what I want you to do is just take a good 5 deep breaths right here, really let that start to open up. If it's feeling good, you can stay longer. The second step is to then pull your fingers towards you to the midline and keep that elbow straight. We're going to do the same thing there. We're going to hang out, and then we're going to pull those fingers away from us. So all we're doing is we're getting through here, we're getting the outside, we're getting the inside. We're just not missing anything by doing that 3-position stretch. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing, but curled in forward, and we're going to just go ahead and grab the top of those knuckles there and just pull everything forward. Now we're getting all these extensors to loosen up. Again, we pull straight in, I pull midline, and this one feels great when you push away. On these ones, you get a good stretch all the way to the attachment here, right through there. Keep that elbow nice and straight and just really feel that stretch happening through there. The key with some of these is just holding them long enough. You've probably seen plenty of people just kind of stretching like this. We really want you to hold it for a good 5 breath minimum, and if it feels good, just hang out there longer. You could go a full minute in some of these to really get things to release. The last is a small muscle up in the elbow I want to show you how to get to loosen up. So we're going to have you turn, so your thumb down, and then the other thumb's going to come right over the top and grab the back of that hand. So again, the treating hand, thumb down, the other hand, that thumb's going to grab, and then what I want you to do is just be pulling this way, and what I want you to do is bend and extend that elbow just slowly as you're turning this hand over. And I want you to find that perfect angle. For me, it's right there, slight bending to where I just feel a good stretch up in that elbow. And we're just gonna hold that right there. And you should feel a real good stretch in through there. So you have 3 positions going down, 3 positions going this way, and then the elbow stretch. So give those a try. Loosen everything up first with some of the mobility stuff. And even right there, I just only spent a minute or 2, and I can definitely feel the difference between the 2 hands. So give that a try, see how it goes, and happy typing away.